This performer built a solid wall in the center of the stage. He said he could pass through it with his mind. The assistant pulled up the screen. The next moment, the man actually went through. The audience was in disbelief. They all asked him to do it again. The man has only rehearsed once. He was afraid of embarrassment. He had to force himself to perform. When the screen closed, he made a quick gesture. His partner quickly pulled down the mechanism. A small hole appeared in the floor instantly, and therein lay the secret to the art of walking through walls. And so it was. Houdini, the great magician, came crawling through. As his wife looked on with worry, he got up and twisted his back to show that he was all right, and finally put his clothes back together. He didn't have time to respond to his wife. He returned to the audience in a mysterious position. This time, the applause was even stronger than last time. They also got great satisfaction. After all, magic is not real. But Houdini believed that if he could make people happy, then he had a purpose. Houdini's fame grew from there. He was even invited to perform for the Tsar's royal family. Houdini came up and said he could grant them their wishes. The crowd was amazed. First he asked them to write their wishes on slips of paper, and then he collected them. To make it more convincing, he had the princess draw one at random. In the end, whatever the wish was, he could grant it. When Houdini opened it, he realized he didn't know Russian. This instantly brought laughter from the crowd. Rasputin, the master of the state, was relieved. He thought he was just a clown. Houdini didn't mind asking the queen to translate for her, but the queen only took one look. She said that this wish would never come true.
One of us wishes you would make the Kremlin bells ring again.
The Tsar then advised him. He said the bell hadn't rung for centuries, and that the rope had rotted, and the stairs were gone. But Houdini didn't take it seriously. He opened the window and looked at the bell. Then he took out his handkerchief and slipped a white silk scarf into it, and the next moment, a rope came out of it. The crowd applauded at this miraculous sight, but it was obvious he was not going to perform this little trick. He asked the princess to help him pull the rope, and the next second,
pull it again. Pull the rope.
the bells of the Kremlin are ringing again. In the Kremlin, it shocked all the royals present. As if they had heard the call of their ancestors, they all fell to their knees. Even Rasputin couldn't see a thing. But as we all know, magic is not real. There's a reason why the bells ring. I'll tell you why. It turns out that when he got that note, the wish had already been switched. So in the end, no matter what was drawn, to realize is to knock on the public. Houdini then asked the queen to translate, just to make the show more real. The key to the ringing of the bells was his partner, Jim. He sets up a sniper rifle in the building across the street. Then he puts a silencer on the muzzle. He pulls the trigger at the same time as the princess pulls down the rope, and the bell rings.
Pull it. They were convinced I had spiritual powers.
And do you?